Have you ever noticed that what used to cost you $20 20 years ago now costs over $60 today? Imagine what that means for your retirement savings. You spend decades building that nest egg, only to find that inflation slowly eats away at its value. In fact, economists often call inflation asterisk the silent killer of retirement plan star. It doesn't make noise like a stock market crash, but it can quietly drain your savings until your golden years feel more like survival years. But here's the good news: you can fight back. In today's video on Golden Years Finance, we're breaking down practical, tested ways to inflation-proof your retirement savings even if you're living on a fixed income or already retired. By the end of this video, you will have a clear roadmap to protect your money, maintain your lifestyle, and keep your financial peace no matter what inflation throws at you. 1. Understanding the real threat of inflation. Before we dive into solutions, let's get real about what inflation actually does to retirees. Inflation simply means your money buys less over time. If prices go up by 3% per year, something that costs $1,000 today will cost about $1,344 in 10 years. That's a 34% jump without you earning a cent more. Now think about that over a 20 or 30-year retirement. If you don't prepare, your purchasing power, what your money can buy, will shrink dramatically. Let's make this real. Meet Mary, a retired teacher. She started her retirement in 2000 with a pension and $300,000 in savings. At the time, her monthly expenses were about $2,000. 2 decades later, those same expenses now cost her nearly $3,600. That's an 80% increase just from inflation. Her savings didn't grow much because she played it safe, keeping most of it in a savings account earning 1% interest. The result? She's comfortable, but barely. Mary's story isn't unique. It's the reality for millions of retirees. So the first rule of inflation-proofing your retirement is understanding that doing nothing is actually the most dangerous move. 2. Don't let fear keep you in cash. A lot of retirees make one big mistake. They move everything into cash because they fear market crashes. Here's the truth. While cash feels safe, inflation quietly eats it alive. Let's say you have $100,000 in a savings account earning 2% interest, and inflation is running at 4%. You're actually losing 2% in purchasing power every year. That's like watching $2,000 vanish annually invisibly. Instead, the smart move is to balance. Keep enough cash for emergencies, typically 6 to 12 months of expenses, but invest the rest in assets that outpace inflation. Which brings us to the next point. 3. Invest in inflation-resistant assets. To truly fight inflation, your money must grow faster than prices rise. Here are some proven options to consider. 1. Dividend-paying stocks. These are stocks from companies that share their profits regularly. Think of giants like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, or PepsiCo. Their dividends often rise with inflation, helping you maintain income even as costs go up. For example, from 2000 to 2024, Procter & Gamble increased its dividend every single year, even during recessions. That's steady, inflation-beating income. 2. Treasury inflation-protected securities. Tips. These government bonds are literally designed to protect you from inflation. Their value adjusts with inflation, ensuring your purchasing power stays intact. They might not make you rich, but they'll keep you secure. 3. Real estate. Property values and rents tend to rise with inflation. If you own rental property or even invest through real estate investment trusts, REITs, you can generate income that grows as the cost of living increases. 4. Commodities and gold. While not for everyone, having a small portion of your portfolio in commodities like gold or energy can serve as a hedge when inflation spikes. The key here isn't to go all in on any one thing, it's diversification. Think of it as building a financial shield made of different layers, some stable, some growing, all working together to protect your retirement lifestyle. 4. Optimize your Social Security strategy. Most retirees don't realize that when you claim Social Security can make a massive difference, especially during inflationary times. Every year you delay claiming benefits past full retirement age, up to age 70, your monthly check grows by roughly 8%. That's a guaranteed, inflation-beating return backed by the U.S. government. Here's an example. If you're entitled to $1,800 per month at age 67, but wait until 70, your check increases to about $2,232 per month. That's over $5,000 more per year every year for life. So if you're healthy and have other income sources, delaying can be one of the smartest inflation-fighting moves you'll ever make. 5. Keep working strategically. Now, I know not everyone wants to keep working in retirement, but even part-time work can make a world of difference. Let's say you pick up a consulting job or part-time gig that pays $1,000 a month. That extra $12,000 per year can allow you to leave more of your investments untouched, giving them time to grow and keep up with inflation. Plus, it keeps you socially engaged and mentally active, both of which are priceless in your golden years. 6. Rethink spending and lifestyle. Inflation isn't just about making more money, it's also about being smart with what you already have. Look at your monthly spending. Ask yourself, are there subscriptions I don't use? Could I downsize my home or move to a lower-cost area? Can I buy generic instead of brand name for some items? Sometimes, trimming just $300 per month adds up to $3,600 per year. That's like getting a 5% raise on a $72,000 retirement income. One couple I work with downsized from a 4-bedroom house to a smaller condo. They saved $12,000 per year in property taxes, utilities, and maintenance without feeling deprived. That's what smart adaptation looks like. 7. Protect your healthcare costs. Inflation hits medical costs harder than almost any other category. Over the past 20 years, healthcare costs have risen roughly twice as fast as general inflation. So, one of the best inflation-proofing strategies is to plan for healthcare early. Consider a health savings account, HSA. If you're still working, contributions are tax-free, and withdrawal for medical expenses are too. Choose the right Medicaid plan. Sometimes a small premium upgrade can save thousands later. Keep up with preventive care. Staying healthy is the most powerful financial move of all. 8. Taxes and inflation, the hidden duo. Here's what most people forget. Inflation can push you into higher tax brackets, especially if your income sources don't adjust properly.